Oh, hey, sorry. I hate it when I miss my cue. Oh, just a second here. Hey, what's up? Okay, no answer. That's a bit awkward. So with the threat of nuclear war back in the picture, have you ever thought about how close you might be to an actual detonation? Would you and your family have any chance of surviving if you were at home when a nuclear warhead exploded? Stick around for a few minutes and we'll look at some of the worst places in the USA to be under a nuclear attack. What's up, my friends? My name's Brandon and welcome back to Mortal Survival. Whether you're a survivalist, a prepper, male, female, believer, non-believer, Democrat, Republican, or none of the above, welcome to a channel that offers something for everyone. Okay, so there's about 14,000 declared nuclear warheads in the world today, and I think we're all fairly certain that the USA, Russia, France, China, the UK, Pakistan, India, Israel, North Korea are the owners of these warheads. So if any of these yahoos, namely Putin or Kim Jong-un, decide to lob a few warheads over to the USA, where do we think they'll land? Okay, so I had a top secret clearance with the US government many years ago. Not that this is any big deal, because lots of military members have some type of security experience for whatever job they're doing with the military or the government. The reason I'm telling you this is because I learned that so much of what we see on TV, reported through news outlets like CNN and Fox News, is absolutely wrong. Because of this, whenever I do research for my videos, I tend to try to find several different sources that back up what I'm reporting. I don't just look at Fox News or CNN. I comb through lots of data from lots of sources so that I can be fairly confident that what I'm telling you is accurate. So with that in mind, this list of most likely US nuclear targets is, I think, pretty darn accurate. So first on the list is going to be Washington, D.C. Pretty obvious why Washington, D.C. would be a target. Well, I hope our president and his cabinet are moved to a safe location as soon as an inbound warhead is detected. Destroying the seat of our government would definitely be a morale booster and a psychological blow to our country. Next on the list would be New York City, which is the second largest city, or the first largest city, biggest city in the United States. On April 22nd, Russian TV was joking about taking out New York City with one of the newly tested RS-28 Sarmat Satan II ICBMs. And if you don't know what an ICBM is, and you probably heard that term, it's an intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay, so those are the types of missiles that can actually make it from Russia over to the United States or any other foreign player. It could be North Korea or any other country. Due to the population density in New York City, it's widely believed that more people would die from a nuclear attack on New York City than a similar attack on any other city. This and the fact that New York is a financial capital of the world are the reasons why it's on this list. Number 3 on the list, Los Angeles. As the second largest city in the USA and home of the rich and famous in Hollywood, LA is a symbol of what everyone hates and loves about life in the USA. Major motion pictures from this iconic city depict the American dream, which Russia or any other nuclear threat would love to destroy. Next on the list, Chicago. Chicago is the third largest city in the US. While there may not be a huge military significance in Chicago, its destruction would undoubtedly affect the morale of the entire country. Next up, we have San Francisco. Not quite sure why San Francisco would be on this list, except for the fact that it's another large and very well-known city. Just like Chicago and any other metropolitan area in the US, millions of people would be affected if it were to be destroyed. The beautiful city of Houston comes next on our list as the fourth largest city in the US. It makes this list simply due to the number of people that would be affected by a nuclear explosion. In addition, there's 15 military bases in Texas, and I suppose if one of our enemies can take out a large city like Houston and possibly kill or injure thousands of troops in the process, they'd see this as some type of a minor or major victory. NORAD at Peterson Air Force Base is the next on our list. When we hear NORAD, most of us think of the bunker complex at Cheyenne Mountain. However, NORAD and US Northcom headquarters are actually located a short distance away at Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is a major military target, and that's why it's made this list. Next up on the list is the Pentagon. I think we can all guess why the Pentagon's on the list. While it's located in Washington, D.C., and that was the first target I mentioned, I could see a warhead sent our way specifically for the Pentagon. As a matter of fact, Russian state TV told the world that the Pentagon and the next several locations I'm going to list were actually on their nuclear target list. Up next is Camp David. It's the president's country home. For no other reason than that, it makes the list. Then we got the Jim Creek Naval Radio Station in the state of Washington. This military target is a Navy very low frequency radio transmitter facility. Its purpose is to communicate orders on one way to submarines in the Pacific Fleet. I think we can all guess how important communication to our subs would be in a nuclear war type situation, and for this reason the Jim Creek Naval Radio Station makes the list. Another reason why these cities and installations are on this list has to do with the fact that they're extremely important to our critical infrastructure. We tend to find energy plants, government facilities, and wireless transmission centers in larger cities. Small cities basically have less to offer, and our lives wouldn't be as affected if they're gone. I mean, it's sad to say, and I don't want to minimize the lives of those who live in smaller cities, but the larger cities are definitely going to be more important to our enemies. That said, though, with Russia in control of over 6,000 nuclear warheads, I think we'd probably have much more to worry about than the 10 targets I mentioned. I'll have another video soon that will cover steps you can take to help protect you and your family during and following a nuclear attack. Do me a huge favor, please take a few seconds to subscribe and like this page. Also, I try to respond to all comments and would love to hear what you think about this topic. Until next time, be safe, be prepared, and be ready.